What's up, folks? Yesterday was night 3, so today's day 4, I guess, of me not drinking, and there were some questions about whether or not I was having other side effects other than not being able to sleep very well. On night 2, I had like a very light sleep. Like, it felt like I never really fell asleep, sort of sleep, and so I was really exhausted yesterday. And then last night, I fell asleep at like 3 on the couch, and I got up and I went back to bed at like 9 in the morning, slept until like 12:30, and I was like actually like knocked out. So I think my body's definitely catching up on sleep from not getting good sleep while I was drinking. Other than that, yesterday I was constipated, TMI, but like I pooped once in the morning, but I'm used to pooping like 4 or 5 times because of the drinks that I have at night. And then I wake up and I drink caffeine and stuff like that, and it's all sloshing around in my stomach, and I'm sure that's just increasing my bowel movements and stuff. So obviously drinking affects your gut microbiome or whatever it's called. And so I think there's some adjustments there that are happening. And today I woke up super groggy, and obviously, like I said, I'm catching up on sleep, but I also just have this like feeling of pointlessness. And it reminds me of this quote. I don't know who said it. I think the origin of the quote is unknown, but it's like, I feel sorry for people who don't drink. When they wake up, that's the best they're gonna feel all day. And I woke up today feeling super groggy. I have a headache. I kind of feel like more hungover than when I have a few drinks at night. And I didn't drink. So, you know, it's kind of a funny thing, but obviously my body's just adjusting to not having alcohol in my system right now, which could explain the headache and the way that my body feels and stuff. I'm also just like lacking motivation. Like, I had no desire to get in an ice bath this morning, no desire to get out of bed, no desire to move. I just started having feelings of like pointlessness. Like, even the YouTube videos that I've been making and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, I'm just doing the same thing in every video, and now I don't even want to do the same thing. Like, I don't feel like doing my routine on camera right now. And it's interesting because I was like so driven to like get to the point where it's like, all right, let's just take that first night off. And that's like a really good goal to get to. That first night off is really important because, you know, once you do it once, then it's a lot easier to do it the next night. It's like yesterday was so much easier for me than the first couple nights, because now I feel like I'm starting to build a habit in the right direction of not drinking every night. So I have no desire to drink, but I also have no desire to do anything. And it's kind of funny. I feel like I just don't have a hangover to work off. So I'm not like, all right, let's jump in an ice bath, take the peptides, eat the breakfast, drink the caffeine, shit 4 times, and then like I'll feel good sort of thing. Right now I'm just like, there's not really anything that's going to make me feel good, I don't think. I'm kind of like, it's like a feeling of like jadedness, you know? I'm just like, I don't really care about anything. And I do, you know? I'm just like, I'm not seeing, I guess in the early phase, it's like, where's the reward for what I'm doing? But that's the same attitude as like if you were to go to the gym once after not going for a year and then being like, I'm not skinny yet, what the fuck? You know, it obviously doesn't work that way. We're trucking along. I was also thinking about this last night, like, I wake up and I film and I edit and I post, and then I work out, you know, I eat and stuff, and then I stream. I've been streaming every day on YouTube and Twitch, and so I don't have a whole lot of time throughout the day to think of what I'm going to film for the next video, let alone film for the next video, if that makes sense. And I do want to add more entertaining stuff into the videos that I'm making other than just these like updates. And obviously after a month goes by of me not drinking, it's going to be hard for it to be called a journey anymore. So at some point I'm probably going to switch these videos to like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and maybe a bonus video on the weekend. But also the content isn't really necessarily going to be about my journey anymore, because the journey will just be kind of implied. Obviously at this point it's not, you know? Obviously at this point it's not. I could wake up and say, oh God, I slipped up last night, I had a drink because I was feeling really anxious or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen, but the fact that I was sober the night before is not implied every day yet. But I do think we'll get there. All that is just to say that eventually I will move on to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday format for videos, because I want to add more fun stuff into them and not just be sitting here talking to you about how I'm feeling, you know, every single day. Might as well start a podcast, you know? But that's the update. I didn't really film much yesterday because I just felt so tired. I tried to work out, couldn't work out. I went on a bike ride instead. Started a little workout earlier, but I slept so bad last night I have no energy for a workout, so I'm just going on a quick little bike ride. That's my exercise for the day. We made it, folks. We're at the beach. Took a quick dunk in the water, and now we are out of here. Came back, was exhausted, but I had scheduled a stream for 7 p.m. with JC and Crawford and Devontae and them. So I laid down for like 15 minutes after I took a shower, and then I got on stream. And then my stream crashed. I have problems with my internet. It's pissed me off, and I just like paid $500 to get these Google Mesh things instead of having two internets that I was paying for with Spectrum. There's no better internet service providers in my like area, and Spectrum doesn't allow me to upgrade my plan here either. So that's a bummer, but I'm looking for more things to film other than like just me making breakfast or doing my ice bath or whatever. And I think I'm just getting tired of filming the same thing over and over again myself. Not just for your entertainment purposes, but because of like, I don't want to carry my camera and fucking set up a tripod every time I'm cooking eggs. You know what I mean? We'll see where we go from here, but we got another smiley face. First smiley face of June and first day of the month. Let's go.